wasn't corrupted. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord. And my prayer came in unto thee, into thine holy temple, that they that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. You know what he didn't pay any attention to? Was everything that was encompassing him. Everything that was around him. Everything that was happening. Yet he did not listen to any of it. He did not say, well, I am dead in hell and I guess it's over with. His voice was still crying out to God in His holy temple, and God heard him all the way down into hell. He said, anybody that will observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy. He was crying out for mercy in spite of everything said, you're dead, you're done, you're in hell, you're mine. He did not listen because he would not allow himself to forsake His mercy. I'm telling you that the same thing happened to our Messiah, who laid in the grave, encompassed about by the bulls of Bashan, the lions roaring at him. He yet did not forsake His mercy. He did not listen to lying vanities. You're dead. God cursed you. You're down here. You deserve it. And we're going to annihilate you. Who do you think you are and were? And on and on. You're ours. You're mine now. Take this. Take that. Christ just kept pouring the praise out of him. Just kept pouring the praise out of him. Oh, my God, my God, my God. My God, my God, my God. Be with me, my darling, with my soul. Oh, my God. Though I'm encompassed about, and though they wear upon me heavy, Lord. Lord, help me. Lord, save me. You're not going to get any salvation. You're dead. You deserve it. You thought you were the Son of God. Ha ha. Whatever. I can only just barely touch in my imagination on what he must have put up with in the pit for 3 days. Not for 5 minutes. 3 days. What it was, I know not. I just know that this story in Jonah gives me my best understanding of what the Lord said He was fixing to do. Why did you think that He said, let this cup pass me? You think He was afraid to die on that cross? Let this brave, courageous man who stood in the face of death dozens and dozens of times, he wasn't afraid of this death. On the cross, He was afraid of this death. This is what He feared, in that, God, is there any way this cup can pass from me? Man, the Day of Atonement is about understanding the exceeding sinfulness of sin. And understanding what our Messiah did, not to brush it over and gloss it over and put a happy face on it, but to look to the depth of what it was that happened. So that we might have a revelation in our hearts, that it might go off in us. Oh my God, how exceedingly sinful sin is. How I eschew it. How I hate it. How corrupting it is. That's the Day of Atonement. That's the day, what we're to glean from these scriptures that God has laid out before us, so that we can, if we choose, if we desire, if we want to, we can dig in there and get the depth of what it is that God is saying. Amen. And the word of the Lord came unto Jonah. Oh, and I like this, salvation. But I will sacrifice unto thee with a voice of thanksgiving. I will pay that I have vowed. I will pay that I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. And the Lord spake unto the fish, and it vomited out Jonah upon the dry land. I like that. God called His Spirit, just like Lazarus, the friend of Yeshua. It's just like him. He called his spirit back into his body, and he came forth all wrapped up in those clothes, dead men's clothes. That's the same way Jonah was. His spirit come right back into his body. He was laying there lifeless in that fish, and all of a sudden, he started shaking, and the fish started swimming, and they got to the land, and here came Jonah. Whew! Don't you know he spent a time right there on the beach, taking off that seaweed out of his hair, standing up, looking around. Did you all see that? I mean, what an amazing thing. What an amazing thing. See, then what did he do? He immediately went into the service of the Lord. Immediately after that. Hallelujah. I'm so excited about God. I don't know.